know, I called 10 times, but you didn't answer me. When I coming back from the ocean, I drop the next light.
Yeah, the one by the lighthouse, right?
No, I don't go to the lighthouse. Do you understand me? I say I could drop in this light. I called 10 times. The lighthouse is there, not too far, one more block. Not this block, I drop in that block. One block from there, like this is the lighthouse.
No problem. Ian will be coming
YouTube family, we're on the jitney about to get off at Ocean.
Yeah, almost there. Keep coming, I'm gonna move it anyway. I'll move it anyway.
Oh my goodness. The waves out on the beach are impressive. We're gonna take a peek out there right now.
Mama, ocean. Anybody here? Yeah, I do.
Thank you, sir. Have a great night.
Thank you, boss. Have a
Yes,
good
sir.
night.
Okay, well, here.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we're back at Oceans. I want to take a peek out at the ocean real quick before we go in. Sound like there was a little bit of drama on the jitney right before we were getting off. You know, the driver asked, did anyone need to get off before we got to Oceans? And nobody said anything. Okay, and then as we were approaching, and I mean, he said it a few times. And as we were approaching Oceans, a young lady from the back, you know, asked him if he was going to stop at the lighthouse. And he was basically saying, hey, I asked a few times and nobody said anything. You know, I don't know because I didn't see her. But, you know, she probably had her headphones on or something like that, not paying attention, you know, not hearing him when he was asking, hey, does anyone need a stop before Oceans? Speaking of Oceans, I'm gonna step down, and we got wind gusts, you all, so the audio might be affected, but we are on the Atlantic City boardwalk right now. To try to, what they've built here is to try to affect beach erosion. I think that was a big issue that they're having here in Atlantic City. okay, it's cool. Your seashell is just fine.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Get it, y'all. Get it, y'all.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get some food. Let me get some food in Sadaya. All right, y'all. That was the ocean. That's the ocean at Oceans. All right, y'all. Looks like we're going to be getting a breezy, cold Memorial Day weekend, or at least start to the Memorial Day weekend. Head on into Oceans Resorts, and we're getting closer to the music. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of talk over the music. I think this was a good video of the ocean, and I would like to get it. No, she was asking me about the ocean sign. Like I was saying, we're getting ready to head into the hotel, and they have music just pumping. So I'm gonna try to kind of talk over the music. I think this was a good video. Like I said, of the ocean. At Oceans. And if I can get it monetized, I would like to get it monetized. I mean, right? All right, YouTube family, we're heading into Oceans Resorts. This year is, and I call it Oceans Resorts because I mean I think it's just Oceans now. But this is their 7th birthday. So that's what this is talking about. Welcome to our summer-long 7th birthday celebration. Since they reopened as Ocean. Seven years of success. I mean, this property has had so many challenges, and it appears they have found their groove, they found their identity, and they have survived 7 years. You know, actually, I believe that's the longest that this property has been actively, you know, in business since this property was open. We're talking about way back in the Revel days. I mean, leave a comment down below if that's the case. You know, I think the Revel probably survived a good, what, maybe 3 to 5 years. You know, before they had, you know, their demise, and then, you know, a few other, you know, names under this property. But as it stands right now, 7 years, it seems like they've, like I say, I think they found their groove. They found their identity. But this is the casino. And also Zen Bang is on this floor also. So I'm going to cut this video before I go into the casino because I don't think they really allow video in the casino. And we're going to be going up to the lobby maybe a little bit later. But thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or positive or constructive comments, leave them down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna try to see if we can win dinner. We're gonna do a little slot play and see if we can win enough money to pay for dinner. How does that sound? All right, you all. Have a great evening. Be blessed and be a blessing.